Welcome, friends, to the spring 2021 semester, and welcome to the course BUSI 1307 Personal Finance. I am Randy Saleh, Assistant Professor of Business on both the Northeast and the Connect campus of Tarrant County College, and I'd like to welcome you to this class. Do you know the majority of Americans are living in a personal financial nightmare? Personal bankruptcies and home foreclosures have been at an all-time high for the past 10 years. 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck and are constantly stressed out because of money problems. The average college student graduates with $36,000 worth of student loans, $9,000 worth of credit card debt, and then goes out and purchases a brand new car with a $28,000 loan. Is it surprising that 25% of all personal bankruptcies are filed by those under the age of 27 years old? Hey, with that introduction, welcome again to the course. That's the bad news, but here's the good news. If we can start telling our money what to do instead of our money telling us what to do, we'll start experiencing a whole new world of financial peace. So, again, with this introduction, I hope you're going to enjoy this class. This is my favorite class to teach, and I'm looking forward to leading you through it this semester. Here's how I have organized. If you've ever had a class from me, you know that I'm a big fan of unit lessons. It just helps organize everything into nice compartments. So we have 4 unit lessons in this class. The first one is planning your financial future. We start from the basics: cash flow planning, career planning, tax planning, how to start saving money. With that, we lead into lesson 2, which is the culture of debt. All right, we got to understand the use of debt, credit scores, and start developing good purchasing habits. When we have that one knocked out, then we look into investments, how to start investing our money in the future. We'll look at the stock, the bond market, real estate, mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds, as well as other investment ideas. And then as we conclude the course, in lesson 4, we look at completing your financial plan. And that is insurance, wills, and estate planning, and retirement planning. So, with that, we do need a textbook. And I think this textbook is very well written, and you're going to use it and keep it, I hope, throughout your career. It is Personal Finance. It's the 12th, maybe even 13th edition by Kapoor, DeBlay, and Hughes. And you are perfectly fine to get an older edition of this book. Okay? 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th editions. The newest edition, whichever one you want, is fine. They're basically the same information. A little updates, usually more pictures. But the chapters are in the same order. So save yourself some money. Okay, it's Personal Finance. Let's start saving money right off the bat. Get that on Amazon, eBay, wherever you can find one. I do not use the McGraw-Hill Connect internet site, and I don't require it for the course. We're going to use a case study method in this class. So I want you to save some money. So any of those additions will be fine. This is the Getting Started page. You will always land in this course on this page. And after my wonderful introduction here, you will find, of course, your video that you're watching now. There's some completion activities that we need to do. Now, down here we have our syllabus and our course organizer. All right, I want you to read through those. I'm going to go over those with you real quickly. We have been in the online world. Now, these are generally online classes to begin with, but just make sure you have good computing equipment. If you need any help in that area, here is the website of our device loan program that we have, and it will sync you up to the closest library that you are near. So if you ever have a problem, we can get you a tablet or some sort of internet device to get you going in any class that you have. So that's a good reference to have. I want you to be able to get your course syllabus your course organizer. There is an orientation quiz. And of course, you're going to have access to all this. I'm starting this video before the class starts, so sometimes items are hidden, but it won't be hidden for you. And then if you need some time as you're getting your book, and it may be a little bit late, if you will go ahead, you can go to the McGraw-Hill Connect site and at least register, and I believe you get a 2-week free trial period of an ebook if you need a little time before your book actually delivers to you. You can also go ahead and just purchase the ebook system, which is just they give it to you for the semester. They don't give it to you; they charge you for it. But if you'd rather do it that way, you can always have access to a quick book. So with that, we're now going to go over the course syllabus and the course organizer, and we'll also learn how to navigate through this class. So friends, here is our course syllabus. I believe the documents here you definitely want to download, save it to your computer, obviously make a file, BUSI 1307, spring 2021 semester, put everything in there. I'd print this out as well. I am a little bit old school, but I like to look at it and make sure you always know what you need to do. And so this is the course syllabus. Again, there's your text information. Older editions are cheaper. I think you know how to do that now. This is my basically contact information. I'm usually always available for you during the week, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays from 10 to 2 o'clock. But email me and I'll get back with you within 36 hours, usually much faster than that. But give me a day and a half and I'll get to your questions. Okay? Here's our learning objectives through the class. All right? We want to develop personal financial goals. Again, money management strategies, understand consumer credit, purchasing strategies, and the use of debt. Hey, understand the home buying process, understanding risk management plans, investing and retirement strategies. So, read through your syllabus, okay? Every unit that you have gives you about 3 weeks to complete your projects, all right? The course organizer that we will go over is all your deadlines. So everything of the course is ready to go, all right? Please print out the organizer as well, which we will go over, as I do not accept late work, okay? Again, anytime we're online, sometimes they can be a little bit deceiving of time. If you'll spend about 9 hours a week, at least in this class, which is a little more than an hour a day, I think you'll be doing fine. We're going to go over what we do. We read the chapters in the text. We have some written projects. We do our discussion boards and quizzes. You're going to be very well pleased by doing that. As anything, if we wait till the last minute, which is like the day of the class, to try to complete one of our written projects, it's not going to look good. And we generally find ourselves in Dante's fifth circle of hell, which is anger, because we get very upset that we know we could have done a better job, or we may miss the assignment completely, which you really don't want to do. So, keep active every day, and you're going to be in great shape. Once again, there's the computer and internet requirements. We know this is an online class, and so make sure that if you're traveling or wherever we may be, make sure we have the right equipment, okay? And we are loaning out equipment as a college right now. So click that link if you need any type of assistance, and we'll do our best to get something to you. The conduct in the course, we're not in class, it doesn't matter wherever we are. We always show the utmost respect to each classmate and of course me, your instructor. So emails, discussion boards, any type of class communication should be presented with the utmost professionalism, all right? Just like we were at work. Course grades. Okay, I don't give out grades. All I do is record your efforts that you earned in this class. So, this course, I've always designed them, whatever grade you want, you should be able to attain with your work, of course. We have extra credit projects as well, and they're just added to your point total. I do a point total. The point total in this class is 1,000 points, and here's how it breaks down. Your orientation quiz, which should take you no more than 10 minutes, It's basically going over the syllabus and your course organizer and maybe something from this video lecture. 25 points right off the bat. You'll have 3 quizzes. That's Unit 1, 2, and 3. 25 points apiece, there's 75 points. We do discussion board topics. Love these. 10 at 10 points. There's your 100 points. The big bulk of this course, my friends, are your written projects. There's 4 of them. They're worth 200 points apiece. They're 800 points. So 80% of the grade is from the written projects. And I will go over a separate video how to write, format, and submit your project so you know exactly what to do. Your final grade, well, there we are. There's your A, B, C. I don't even like putting these on. We should be going for gold, silver, and bronze, and don't even want to look at the last 2. But that is the point total, and they're always on your online grade book. You can always check your progress. I try to grade as fast as possible. I don't wait till the end of the semester to grade. I grade it as soon as the unit lesson is over, and you'll see my grading structure. It's pretty quick. So here again is the course organization that we've gone over. Those are your 4 units. Each unit you get lessons, you get PowerPoints, you get notes, you get web links. You also get videos. I've created videos for each section of this course. And I hope you enjoy them, just like we would have in a lecture class. And it will really augment your learning in this subject. Possible Academy Award I've been up for. So, activities, discussion boards. In each unit lesson, you have a written project and you have a unit quiz. Boom. That's it. It's great. Online attendance. If this is not your first semester at Tarrant County College, then you know that we do take attendance. If it's your first semester at Tarrant County College, welcome. Glad you're here, and we do take attendance. Now, here's how we take them in an online class, all right? Discussion boards, written assignments, and quizzes are the criteria for your attendance. If I miss one and I'm a student, I get a 0 for that assignment, and I also get an unexcused absence. There are no excused absences at Tarrant County College unless you were on some sort of a field trip, which we're really not doing right now due to the events of this worldwide pandemic. So sickness is not an excused absence. That's why I give you 3.5 weeks to get your stuff done. Okay, so you have plenty of time to get everything hit here, especially the written project. Now, you may be dropped if you miss more than 5 assignments. That's a big maybe. Please, I've got this right in here. Do not assume the instructor will drop a student for this course. Some students believe that, don't worry, if I never show up or never do anything, they'll just drop me. That's not going to be the case in this course. If you think you need to drop, I hope you don't. But if you think you do, that is your responsibility. It's not the instructor's responsibility to drop you. And I think you want you to do well, complete the assignments in good time, do a little work each day. It's going to be great. Communication for the course, well, we're going to be communicating through email and class announcements. You can always call my phone and leave a message. It will show up on my email, and you can put your phone number in your email as well, and I can have no problems calling you if you'd like to discuss something over the phone. But for the most part, it's emails and the announcements, the course announcements. So please check in your class a few times a week, and always check your email. In fact, if you don't have it, you probably do, but if you don't have the Google app for email, and make sure it's your MyTCC email. That is the only email that I will ever contact you with. Your AT&T, your iCloud, your Hotmail, a different Gmail account. I can only do the MyTCC account. That tracks everything for us. It gives us a record. So please use that when you email me, and I will only email you to that TCC email. So, always have that on your phone. Boom, we've got it. You know, how should I do an email? That's a good question right there. The business courses of Tarrant County College are audited and run by an advisory group of business professionals in the community. And we always ask, what are the skills that college graduates, no matter from Tarrant County College, TCU, SMU, UTA, UNT, just anywhere, that you see are lacking, some of the skills that students are lacking. And the first one that has come up, and this has come up for the last 7 years, writing skills. We are a little unimpressed with a college graduate's writing skills for the most part. Not everyone, but for the most part. So the most important business skill you have to succeed in life, proper written communication skills. So please, when you send an email, make sure when you write your discussion boards, when you write your projects, which we will go over in a separate video, they must have proper grammar, capitalization, and punctuation. Any emails with poor grammar, capitalization, punctuation, I'm just not going to respond to. Please address me as Mr. Saleh. That is perfectly fine, Professor Saleh. But you know what I mean is, don't. Hey, dude, can you tell me when the assignment's due? Yeah, that's something that we really don't want to do. I don't think you would do that to your formal boss in your professional career. So, just want to get you in that mindset, my friends, so you can succeed in your career. As an instructor online, these are things I'm going to do my best for you. Respond to your emails within 48 hours during regular business hours. Okay. If you email over the weekend, I understand. I will probably get back with you on Monday. All right, by about mid-afternoon on Monday on that. No later than that. Okay. I will grade your written projects. I always provide feedback, and I hope you will read it, because that will tell you if you need to do anything to correct your projects in the future. And those will be done within 7 days after the due date. Now, I do teach 7 classes, and so that's well over 250 students, and we all do written projects. So I need at least a week to grade your work. If I can do it faster, I certainly will. I'll monitor your discussion boards and provide you with announcements, group emails throughout the class course. As you read this, I do say this, my friends, just breathe. Okay, it's going to be a good semester. It's going to be a great class. Remember, you don't complete this class in one day. I have some students already freaking out on that first day. Oh, it's going to be too hard. I've got to write. I've got to do these things. The best way to succeed in an online course, and I think the best way to succeed in life, is to focus on what is directly in front of you. Focus on the unit lesson in front of you. All right? You'll have discussion boards. You basically have 1 per week. You have a quiz. All right? That's due at the end of the unit lesson, but you get 3 attempts on it. Okay? And I give you a quiz review. Perfect. Written projects. If you will complete at least 3 to 4 questions, these written projects are questions inside the project, so it's not like it's not an English essay. If you just work on that 3 or 4 questions a week, you are going to be in great shape to turn that in when it's due. I do believe, personally, and from all the reviews I've had teaching this course for over 10 years, that this is the most important course you will ever take in your college career. This is not theory. This is the rubber meets the road. This is practicality. This can save our financial future, my friends. The course is about you. It really is. It's you and your relationship with money. You become proactive. We built an emergency fund, a healthy credit score. We have strategies to eliminate debt and invest in our future. We'll have a very good feeling of contentment with your finances. And that's something that very few Americans can say right now. So, we're going to make it a great semester, and now we're going to go over the course organizer. So this is your course organizer for the spring semester. Now, I definitely think you should print this out and, again, put it on your workspace, put it in a folder, but somewhere you can always look at this. I have students that will email me, generally, at the last minute, saying, I'm sorry, Professor Randy, Professor Saleh, when does that due? And my answer is going to be, hey, did you check out your course organizer? I went to a lot of pain to make this for you, and I do it gladly because I think it will help organize yourself. Now, if something does not measure up in the organizer versus the class due dates when you click on an assignment, email me and I will fix that. But because our institution has a lot of updates, and sometimes when they do an update, things get knocked around. But here it is, my friends. So here's our start, January 19th, our introduction, which we're doing. Your orientation quiz, that's a 10-minute quiz at the most. 25 points. It is due by Saturday, January 23rd at 11 p.m. I'm trying to put a lot of this on you for Saturdays. That way you have the entire week to run through. So, January 19th, this is Unit Lesson 1, Planning Your Personal Finances. These are the things that you're going to do. You have 3 discussion boards, 1, 2, 3. Here are their due dates, right in here, and this is the time. as we get down to the very end. And this is, you know, work on your project, work on your project. So you have 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, almost 4 weeks here to get this done. So you, friends, there's no late work. Please don't ask. Okay, if something catastrophic comes up, ask me before Saturday of the due date. Okay, don't ask me at 10 o'clock at night. Hey, I'm not feeling that great. I don't think I can do it. Okay, unit quiz 1. So your quizzes are due on Friday, this date, and there's your big project. Friends, these projects are 80% of the grade, so you got to get them done. Here's a little cash flow planning. This is a bonus project. Bonus projects are optional. I mean, basically, that's a rhetorical question, but I do get that sometimes. Do I have to do the bonus project? Hey, it's great if you do. You learn more. And again, this course isn't about me. It's about you. But they are optional. Unit lesson 2, the culture of debt, the same thing. Here are your due dates. These are the weeks that it starts through. And then we go through unit 3, and unit 4. Basically, they are all sequential, so we do this one first, then they do not all open up at the same time. Okay, so you know, you'll find your unit lesson 2 basically the week of February 8th. It will start opening back up, but we don't have them all open at one time. It can get a little confusing that way. That's why I do it sequentially. Here's how we end the course, and then again, there is your last assignment due. And this will be due on Monday, May 10th, because that is the last week of class. And so I try to get it a little bit as long as possible for you right in there. So again, your course organizer, this keeps us on track. Please print it out. It is probably, you know, it is one of the most important documents in this class. Again, you always know when something's due. So the question is, when something due? Well, check that course organizer. So now we're going to go back and look at the class again and just do a little bit of simple navigation to get you started. So friends, here we are back on the TCC Blackboard page. If you are a student who's taken many classes, then you know how to navigate more than likely very well. If you're new to it, we're going to go through this, and this just may be a little refresher. Again, we always land at the Getting Started, 1307. So as we go down here, remember there are your files. This is your orientation quiz. As soon as you've read through these, go ahead and knock that quiz out and get your 25 points, okay, because it's just so easy. And then we're going to come back here, and hopefully, this is the online home page. Hopefully, you have seen this already, but Tarrant County College has a license agreement with the Microsoft Corporation. Every student gets a license of Microsoft Office 365. And you can get that right here by logging in. You'll use your TCC login and your email address, your MyTCC email address. And you can get it for Mac, and you can get it for PC. And you get it for both if you have both computers. You need to download this because all of the assignments need to be submitted, all the written projects, which are 4, in Microsoft Word. And we give it to you free. So there's no excuse not to have that. And it's a great deal to get it free. Absolutely, absolutely. So download that, you know, take your time on that. That may take several minutes to download and get ready, but it is certainly worth it. You'll always find your announcements right up in here. These are the ones that are active. And again, there's the textbook information. Hopefully you did get that. I sent that out as an email blast about a week ago. And that way you can get the older editions and save some money right in there. There's a help desk if any technical support. And yeah, there's a lot of problems that come on here. And friends, there's a few I can help you with if I've done an error or if a date got popped out because of an update that the college did. But if you have any problems, you're going to have to call that number with technical support. So as we go through here, this is another announcements link right in here that you will find. But these are the ones you're going to look at the most of. These are our discussion boards. These are our unit lessons. And I also have a personal finance website right in here that I have created for you. And there's a lot of great information there. Let's look at the unit lessons. Now, right now, I'm in the edit mode. So you are seeing things that you will just not see. Because I am the author and creator of the course, it gets to looking a little bit different. If I can turn off my edit mode, yours will resemble this much more. There is our Unit 1, Planning Personal Finances. There's our checklist. Always pop out your checklist, and usually it will come up in a new window, and that just tells you a little bit about the course. Every unit has a checklist, what you should be doing. There's your assigned chapters you read, and these are the things that are deliverable. We know the orientation quiz, we've got 3 discussion boards, we have a quiz, we have the big project, and of course there's the bonus project for those interested in doing that. I also have in here my personal financial videos. Part 1, Part 2, career development, money management, tax planning, and financial services. So this is basically me, and then there's my PowerPoint right there that I allow you to download, okay, all my intellectual properties. And I go over that with you. So, you know, these things are about an hour, you know, a little bit shorter than The Godfather, if you've ever seen that movie, but a lot of great information here. So, you know, I just do that for you to help, you know, bring the message home, because I'm pretty passionate about personal finances, especially for students. I just want you to have a great start. I got to turn that back on and get right back into it. Again, you will not have any of this to deal with, okay? So there's lesson components. Again, I give you as much information as possible. Some more videos. Now these are like Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey. Basics right in here, and as you go in, there's usually a lesson, where does our money go, and some more notes that I have for you, and a few more different PowerPoints as well. So as much information as you can handle is going to get you there. Cash flow planning as well. And I got to go back every time here. Sorry. Okay. And you will find your quiz review. You've got a quiz to do. Again, you have 3 attempts on that. Do it before the due date. There is your first project. And I also make sure you watch this video, how to write, format, and submit your written projects. I am OCD on how you should format, and so that's why you need to watch the video. These should not look like an English essay. These should look like a business report that you would give to your boss. But most importantly, all this information is really going to carry you through your career and life and personal finances. And so you want to be able to easily get that information. So please watch that video. And again, you can scroll all the way down. Every unit lesson will be very similar to this. I have a grading rubric, an example, how to format your projects, which we go over in here. There's your bonus project. If you have any needs or help that you need in writing, the Northeast Campus Writing Center, this is a link right to them. Again, if you will show them your work, and you need to show that before it's due. You can't do it the same day a project's due, but a week or so. If you have problems, that's just if you do. And they will help you write, and they will, you know, correct, you know, some of your sentences there. But my gosh, you know, we just go it through spell check. Definitely have somebody read your work, but that will all be addressed in this video right there. Again, other things right in here. Let's look at your discussion boards. Okay, perfect. Your discussion boards will pop up each unit lesson. So the first 3 should be available by the first day of class. All right, they will be available. So here's we go. Let's introduce ourselves. Okay, our first discussion board. In a global economy, my friends, in a crazy, how about a catastrophic economy, we really need a good network. We need to have people who can help us. So this is your stuff. Give us your name, the college degree that you want to attain. Where do you want to work? What would your dream job be? You know, let's start painting a picture right now. What would you be doing? What would it look like? What do you hope to achieve by taking this course? What's your favorite superhero movie? Okay, and just think of one. I have some that says I don't like superheroes. Just, you know, you got it. Or just give me your favorite movie then. Hey, mine's Deadpool 1 and 2. I do love Ryan Reynolds. You've been given a one-time $4,000 gift card to buy any electronic device you desire, laptop, phone, gaming, camera. What would you buy? Okay, I want MacBook Pro 2 terabytes SSD and a 32 gig RAM for me. That's over $4,000 actually. Please don't say, I don't want a computer, I don't need anything. This is, you know what, then you lost your money. You don't get to save it. You got to spend it. One time you get to spend anything on your tech device there. So these are, and you can tell us some more of that. Now, when you're ready to post, you create a thread, lead out your discussion board. Okay, you have to, every discussion board, you have to have at least 2 other students. That means you're going to reply to 2 students. So 10 points apiece, 6 points for your response, 2 points for each student's response, at least 2. That gets you your 10 points. What if I did 5 responses to other students? Well, you're fantastic. That's a great student, but you only get 4 points for that. Your thoughts should be at least 100 words on every single one. That's about 6-7 sentences. At least that. It should be more than that. This is how we learn from each other. Certainly when we get into the personal finance. I mean, you have ways that can save money that I don't know about. You may have some investment opportunities that nobody else knows about. What your thoughts are. And we really learn and we engage with each other here. Your responses should be a minimum of 50 words to your students. So the responsive, dude, that is so amazing. Thanks. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to get you any points there. You know, this is what we do during the week. Again, hey, we don't have to drive to campus, which is great. So we have time to construct a little bit here and engage. So when you are ready, okay, you simply click that, and all of a sudden you go, what do? You create your thread. And that's where you get the whole question put up. You put your subject, introduction, maybe your name, and then you write in here. I typically like to do everything in Microsoft Word because I am not the best speller. And spell check it, make it sure it looks good, and then paste it, not attach it, just paste it right in there, copy and paste. Please do not put any attachments in here. We don't need a dissertation by any means. And then you submit it. And then when you submit that, somebody else's will be there, and you can go right to theirs and go reply. And all you got to do is reply to at least 2, and we will be in good shape, my friends. So I also have on here some personal finance websites, and I think you might like some of this. Right in here. So anytime you need something else to look at, again, Susie Orman's U.S. legal forms, insurance, MSN Money is a great website just for their personal finance. Mutual funds, Investopedia, Bankrate, there we are. Some very interesting ways to get some more personal finance. So that is our quick introduction and welcome. And again, I think you know how to navigate through everything as we come back to our getting started page. Friends, I hope it's going to be a good semester. All right, you know, we're going to use optimism here. We hope that this year is going to be certainly optimistic. Okay, and I hope this course is definitely going to help you, and I think it will. So let's make it a great semester.